Hi, we are back with chapter 2 in our series on laws for women. Today we are going to be talking about the right to property. Before we do that, please make sure that you like and subscribe to us so that you are aware of all these videos that we upload just for you. Make sure you click the bell icon to get notified. So to handle this series on right to property, we have to divide it into two parts. One is right to father's property and the other is right to husband's property. So let's start with the father's property. It's the easier one, and husband's property is a little complicated. As per the 2005 amendment of the Hindu Succession Act 1956 and as per Christian law, the daughter gets an equal share in the father's property provided the father has not made any explicit will. Muslim law allows half the son's share for the girl. So now moving on to the more complicated part, which is the right to husband's property. Wife's rights on husband's property depends on two factors. One is whether it is jointly owned and two, whether it is self-acquired or ancestral. In case of joint ownership, it depends on the type of joint ownership. So if it is tenancy in common, then the deceased share goes to the heirs and not to the wife as the co-owner as per the applicable laws. In case of joint tenancy and tenancy in entirety, the entire share goes to the wife as the co-owner. Then there is the matter of how the property was acquired. So if the property was acquired by the husband but put in both their names, the property will actually get distributed as per the legal heirs as per the applicable laws. If the property was acquired by the wife, then the entire property belongs to the wife. And if it was acquired by both, as in funds were given by both of them, then the wife will get her share as per the amount that she has contributed, and the rest of the property will be distributed as per the legal heirs of the property, in which the wife may also be included. In case of ancestral property, the wife is entitled to her husband's share of the property. However, she cannot enforce the sale or the division of the property. Her share must come to her as the normal course of action of sale or division. Now let's talk about when the property will come to the wife. One is either after the husband's death or after divorce. So first we'll talk about the husband's death. In case of husband's death, the religious laws differ a lot from one another. For example, Hindu, Buddhist, Sikh and Jain, the wife gets an equal share of property along with her children. In case of Muslim laws, the woman gets 1/8 of the husband's property if there are children, 1/4 if there are no children, and if there is more than one wife, then it can even go up to 1/16. In case of Christians, the property is 1/3 for the wife if there are children, half if there are no children, and full share if there are no children and no blood relatives. So now we move on to right to husband's property after divorce or separation. First and foremost, if the divorce is already completed and you have had your maintenance and alimony settled, then you have no claim over the ex-husband's property. If you had a joint ownership with your husband, then it depends on what was the contribution that you have made towards their property. If you had no contribution, then you may or may not get the share in the property. It depends upon the courts. During separation, if the court has not announced the divorce, then the wife has normal rights over the husband's property. If the husband lives in or marries a second time, then the first wife and children have the claim over the husband's property. The second wife cannot lay a claim on it. This is as per the Hindu law, because Hindu law does not recognize a second marriage unless and until the wife is not alive or a divorce is done. As per the Muslim law, the property can be divided if the husband has more than one wife, and it could go as much as 1/16 of the share. So here we are on our chapter for right to property. Please do check out our chapter 1, which was on zero FIR. The link will be up here or in the description below. And please do make sure that you subscribe to us, click on the bell icon so you get notified every time we upload a video. See you again. Bye.